Show. The Reflection Show. The Reflection Show.
Welcome to The Reflection Show. My name is Ramces. You never go to the mirror scripted, you always go unscripted. And today I have a very unique unscripted story for you. She's a celebrity singer, songwriter, the one and only Sierra Jenee. What's up, Sierra?
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing good, baby. How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's a pleasure to have you on the show.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
Well, you have a lot of things that's happening in your life. I mean, your story is profound. At the age of 31, you have embarked on so many different things, traveling to Japan, you know, having your favorite mentors in the music industry from a writing standpoint, singer, Brandy, Janet Jackson, Beyonce. Like, you are really empowered by a lot of people. Let's start off with your journey. Like, what made you realize that you were a singer-songwriter?
Wow. If we take it all the way back.
Take it back.
When I was little, my mom said I used to sing songs that she didn't know that I knew in my sleep.
In your sleep?
Yeah. Like in the car, in the back seat, knocked out, humming it, singing it. And then she's like, how do you know that song? I'm like, what song? What you talking about? When I woke up. And I like started to catch on to like lyrics so fast. Like I'm a lyric person. I'm listening to the lyrics. I'm listening to the beat. I'm listening to everything. And I used to dance growing up too. So I knew I liked the song if I felt like, oh, okay, I want to go like make a little routine to it. And I used to dance with my cousins. So it was like, yeah, I'm like, I need to, I'm trying to be Beyonce and Janet. And they just moving around and they singing. I want to do that too. But then, of course, I had my dad and grew up in the gospel industry. So I'm watching them do that and the type of impact that's having on people. So I'm just like, okay, yeah, I think I want to do that.
So it's amazing that your environment really helped develop the gift that you always had, but you knew you had it in the process as you were growing around your dad and your mom. And your father is an esteemed Grammy award-winning Mr. Eric Dawkins. What is that relationship like to see him in the music business and for you to be his daughter?
It's inspiring. It's exciting. It's nerve-wracking at times. It's pressure because everybody's like, oh, I know if your daddy doing that, I know you got to be something. And I just be like, whoo, all right, don't mess up. You know what, never mind.
That ain't the Dawkins vibe.
Nah, not right now. But in Eric Dawkins fashion, I do later. You got it. You good.
But you have a dad, a father who leads well.
Yes.
In the industry and been doing it for years.
Yeah.
Now, is your mother a singer?
She used to sing a little bit. Like they used to do some plays and stuff back in the day, and she would, you know, do her talent shows, and she was singing like Minnie Riperton and stuff. So I'm like, she was up there, honey. And then I grew up in Detroit, so you know that's the land of music, Motown.
Wow.
So yeah, they both had a little bit. And I grew up in church. Like my grandma sings, my family sings,
Everybody.
like everybody.
Now, that's interesting because you just came out with a new record.
Yes.
Called Put You On. And it was written by the R&B incredible Coco Jones. Candace Wakefield.
Andre Barrett.
I mean,
Yeah.
produced by Jovan Dawkins.
I think I put a word or two in there, maybe.
Come on.
Yeah, I just got to slide a word or two in there.
But you have the greats writing for you with your sound. So of course, growing up, there was a time period in your life where you felt like you failed, right? Like just trying to be equivalent to the mantle, your father, trying to ensure that your mom see that you're growing in the gift that you have. What was that moment of failure like for you?
Eye-opening. Stressful. Like we all have our moments where we get a little depressed, honestly, because you're just like, okay, I'm down here. What do I do? I don't feel like I'm doing enough. How do I come back from this? Because you always got to come back from it. No matter how many times you fall, you always got to come back from it. So I feel like in that moment, it was kind of like I can't fail. So I need to do what I need to do. Honestly, like put on your big girl panties, get out there and try it again.
But some people will look at you, Sierra, and say, yo, you have it all. Like,
Don't.
How does depression even come out of your mouth? Like, some people look at you like you have everything that you could have to win in the industry.
You might think that, but it never comes that easy. Even the greats went through it. We've seen a lot of them come and go because they went through it, and you would think because you have all of this that it makes you better. But if you're not okay in here, all of that stuff doesn't matter. You can have Grammy people, industry people. You can have everybody being like, here. You hear the craziest stuff come out just because they had access to it. That don't mean it's right. That don't mean it's good.
Just because they have access to it, it doesn't mean it's right, doesn't mean it's good.
Oh.
But you traveled the world, though. I mean, let's talk about Japan.
Japan
what was that? Because you were the first ever to perform in a Japanese temple.
Singing gospel.
Talking
about God.
And causing people to move.
And they're literally not even allowed to move, but they couldn't help but stand up, clap, cheer, sing. Like I've never seen a group of people so thankful for just experiencing somebody else's gift. Like they were grateful. They were saying thank you to us.
And how did that make you feel?
I told you I'm a crybaby. He's trying me. My makeup is cute. I'm not gonna cry. That was everything. It was everything. I had a little girl chasing my taxi, crying, trying to get to me. I'm like, I am not.
Wow.
Like me, like just because we connected, just because I gave her that hug, that I talked to her and told her she could be anybody she wanted to be. She literally, it was.
Now, would you say like, even in that moment, like for that little girl to like just cry and to run after the car, would you say that's a moment you defined your value as an artist?
Yeah, one of them, because it felt like, okay, like somebody actually like thinks that I'm special, you know?
And you didn't feel special before. That's what it's about. You sitting down and reflecting and really think about that journey. Because think
Where's
about
my
that.
makeup
Like,
person?
sometimes, right? She's crying.
I'm a crybaby.
Well, Sierra, this is your moment, right? A lot of the great people that you look up to, Brandy and Janet Jackson and Beyonce, I'm pretty sure they all experienced that before. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This industry is hard. It's hard.
In what way?
Feeling like you're doing enough. Feeling like you're good enough. Feeling like people are going to receive it. Feeling like you're making, you know, the people around you, behind you, in front of you proud. Like you deserve to be there, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Woo. Out there, it's like, it was so, like, breathtaking to have people just, like, welcome you without, like, no expectation. They just took it. Like, they were just like, thank you. And I'm looking at them like, no, thank you. Like you're giving me life right now. Like, I feel like I'm Beyonce out here and I'm not even her yet. Like, there's people calling me and sending me stuff like, girl, on TV, you're on this. And I'm just like, oh my God, the things that you want. In LA, it's hard. People, you will get up in front of people and sing and they would stand there and they would look at you like
that.
And do it again.
But in Japan,
what? Standing up. They don't even record. They're just in it.
In the moment.
And
what song did you sing that impacted them so powerfully like that? What did you sing? You remember? Because I mean, just
it was so. When I tell you it was so many, like we was over there singing Kirk Franklin. Like they were on their feet, like
dancing.
What? Jesus is my help. Like we all was up there about to start shouting, and they looking at us like they used to be like this in the temple.
Japan.
We up there, Jesus is my help. Like we going up, and they just like, yes, these people are killing it. They don't have church like that. They don't know what it's like to have that type of.
But you know what? They felt the powerful like voice. No, you're good.
They did.
They felt the powerful the power to your voice, like it because I don't know about you, but meeting you, I was like, man, this girl, she's a butterfly, right? You're open, you love people, and you want people to feel the joy that you have.
Absolutely.
You know, and I know that little girl experienced that because there's no way she was running after that car just because she wanted to tell you bye.
Literally.
I'm pretty sure your hug really like
Yeah.
changed her life, right? Because people struggle to live the dream that they dream of. And even you coming from a family where they are musically inclined, there is a lot of high expectations.
Yes.
What are some key tips that you've learned in your family that has allowed you to become the Sierra Jenee that you are now today as an artist?
Stay focused. Try to stay as positive as you can. Practice. Because you can always sharpen your skill. You can always, enhance. You can always get better. Have fun. Don't overthink, because the Lord knows I'm an overthinker, chap.
I think we are. Everybody is, though.
Yeah.
I said it earlier to you. I think as creatives, we get so caught up in our minds, right? It's because we want to bring what we see in our thoughts, in our imagination, into a reality that we're living in.
Yeah.
So we can be satisfied with the vision God has given
And the
us.
things
right?
I see are so big. So big. And I'm just like, can I? Please?
Please,
Just
sprinkle a little bit.
a little faith on me. Just
That's it.
help your girl out. Keep me together. And he's keeping me. I've been out here for 10 years.
Wow. Living in LA,
Living in LA.
10 years.
10 years. I just hit
What are
my
some of your
10 years. The tour in Japan. I just did a 3-set performance with T-Pain. That was great.
T-Pain and Corrupt.
Like, he's everything. T-Pain is an incredible artist. Like, people
In
thought
what
just
way?
because he had that auto-tune on there that
Yeah.
he didn't know what he was doing. Like, and that Negro has 4-part harmonies
Wow.
and everything. And he's singing it all. It can instantly, he goes deeper than you would think.
So his music theory is insane.
Insane. What? He's a genius. And people don't think it.
And what do you appreciate about him the most from just because, sometimes people make celebrities almost like as though they're not human. But what is it about T-Pain that you appreciate the most?
Well, he was
in
such
his
a human.
leadership?
He was such a human. So genuine. He was just himself. Just himself. Just be real. Like, just be real with people. Like, you don't ever want people to feel like they gotta, like, walk on eggshells or act a certain way. Like, once we got through rehearsal and stuff was good, once he felt confident, it was like he turned into, ooh, all right, yeah. Like, oh, he gets the work done. But once it's together, baby, nothing is stopping it.
Do you feel like vocally you were challenged, and
Yes.
you didn't feel like you belonged in the room, but you knew you belonged in the room?
Absolutely. Because my ear, I was like, nah, I could do a little harmony here and there, I could find it. But Eric Dawkins has really hard harmonies too. Eric, daddy, sir. Very challenging because I sing background for him too. And both of those situations challenged me because you'll think I'm a soprano. People stuck me there. That's where I'm at.
That's where you are.
Yeah.
Because you was
Tried
hitting,
to be-
you was hitting
I
the
was
notes.
trying
You were hitting the notes
We was
earlier.
a lazy soprano, the alto. Shout out to my altos. But once I went to Japan, they stuck me in soprano and they're like, you're there. And like it was like towards the second half of the tour, I hit like one of the highest notes they had heard me hit, and everybody started freaking out, throwing stuff at me, hitting me. They're like, what? But it's like I felt like I was able to grow so much while I was out there because we were singing every night and, just in front of these people. And I just, woo. Nah, blah, 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 blah. Sorry. I was about to say a cuss word. We're trying not to cuss.
Thank
It's
you.
not ladylike.
I appreciate you.
I'm doing great, I think. Did I say any cuss words, guys?
No.
Good.
All you said was failed. I'm joking.
And we don't say that.
We don't
'Cause
say
we don't
that.
fail. We win all the
win.
time.
Now, you've been influenced by so many people. What is it about Brandy that you appreciate so much with her sound and her style that makes you say that you were influenced by Brandy?
Her, what they call brandyisms, aren't the same as everybody else's, like, you know, typical runs. Like, she does crazy things, amazing things with her voice. Her ear is insane. And that rasp in her voice made me feel comfortable with the rasp in my voice. Because I used to feel like, oh, okay, if my throat started cracking or doing something crazy, that I can't sing. Oh, it sounds bad. And once I got comfortable in that and trusting that and just hearing like those different little things and, you know, getting in my groove, I was just like, okay. Like she inspired that. Like she gives that energy that you can, your voice don't have to sound like everybody else's, because there's not too many people that sound like Brandy. We try.
And you know, Brandy has all those hits.
We try to sound like good old Brandy. No,
Come on, because you can hear a lot of R&B records, and you can hear how Brandy has influenced
absolutely
a lot of the R&B artists
a lot
with those sounds.
A lot.
You sung one of your favorite Brandy songs. Can you sing one real quick? Sing
You want me to do it again?
Do it again. Because I want you guys to hear Sierra Jenee sing this song by Brandy. Sing it.
Almost made you love me. Almost made you cry. I did cry. Almost made you happy, baby. Didn't I? You almost had me thinking you were turned around.
Come on.
Everybody knows.
Come on, Sierra.
Almost doesn't count.
Ooh!
Oh,
All right, hold on. Listen, you guys just heard Sierra sing a Brandy song. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. Listen, you guys heard her sing that amazing song by Brandy. But you know, there's something about Sierra that I feel like you need to understand when it comes to her creativity. Just music, being in the studio. And I want to take this next moment to really dive deep into her experience in the studio and her artistry and how she developed what she's creating. So Sierra, let's talk about you working in the studio with the incredible R&B phenomenon, Coco Jones, Candace Wakefield, Andre Merritt, and Jovan Dawkins. What was that experience like creating Put You On?
Well, it was kind of like a two-part situation. They kind of did most of the creating before I got there, and I heard it, and I was like, oh, that's mine. Like, I'm like that type of person. Like, if I hear something, I'll listen and I'll chill. And I'm like, okay, maybe. Get a little nod here and there. Some people get mad at me because they think I'm, like, not impressed with anything. And it's like, that's not true. I could just take it in. Like, I feel like I learned that from my dad. Like, he gives a really good poker face. Like, you won't know if he likes a song or he doesn't unless he wants you to.
Now, is that a method like your dad uses to?
I think so. I think he tries to. It's a little intimidating. He's like, just kidding. I like it. That was dope.
Giving out some of your secrets here.
So you'll never know if he likes it or not. Never know until he wants you to. But yeah, in that process, I did most of the recording with Candace.
Okay.
She knows how to pull greatness out of anybody. Like,
In what way?
vocally, mentally, creatively. Like, she makes you feel positive and empowered, and it's like, baby, you got this. Like, go in there and say that. Do it. You got it. That sounds great. Do it again.
That's her accent.
Yeah. Come on.
Do it again.
Do it again. Do it again. Yes, grow. Romano. Candace gives me life in the studio. I love recording with her, and like, we're both Virgos, so we be on it, we be quick, we hear stuff, we hear a lot of the same stuff. Yeah. But her range and her that woman is something.
But so many people never hear of these great vocalists, lyricists in the studio. A lot of people don't hear from them. Why do you think that is the case? How come these artists, these writers don't pursue a career?
Well, Candace is. Some don't. I feel like it's the fear of being in front of everybody. Like, we're artists, we're sensitive about our stuff. So it's like, you could put it out there and somebody else can sing it. And it's like, okay. But once it's you, it's your words, it's your face, it's your body, it's your sound, it's your stuff. It's like, ugh. What if they don't like it? What if I'm not the whole package? What if I'm not giving what the people want to see? Like, they might want to hear it, but they might not want to see it. So it kind of depends on the person. It's a lot of pressure.
So that leads into me asking you about, has there ever been a time where you felt as though like you were rejected? And not just rejected by society, but you were rejected by people from within?
Yeah, because everybody's not going to like everything, you know? And I was taught by my grandparents. It's like, my grandpa used to tell my mom, look in the mirror. Like, go walk around to all the mirrors in the house and you look at that mirror. You see a gorilla in that mirror? You see a monkey in that mirror? No. You know who you are. You know how talented you are. You know how beautiful you are. Just be you and just do it, because everybody's not going to always accept you. So you have to think, I think of rejection as protection. Maybe I wasn't supposed to be in that situation.
Wow, say that again. I think what?
Rejection
Is
is protection. Because sometimes you're not supposed to be in that room. Everything ain't good for you. Everything ain't right. All money ain't good money.
all money ain't good money. And I think about that because you're in LA. LA is a melting pot. But everybody always say they're doing something that they're really not doing.
Very true.
And, you know, the struggle is, can I really win in a market that's already feels like it's saturated? How do you know that you're on the path of winning and becoming that next Janet Jackson, Beyonce, that Brandy? How do you know that you're on the path of that, even in this market that seems so saturated?
Honestly, sometimes I don't know. I hope so. I hope so. What was that? Kodak? I hope so. I hope they like me. I don't know. But, because I'm just going to bring something different. And I feel like the industry is ready for something different.
What makes you different? What's one word that describes you whole as an artist?
That's good. You got good questions. You're stressing me out. One word. Y'all see. One word. Genuine.
Genuine.
Authentic. Can I give more than one word?
You can. This is your moment of reflection.
I'm not trying to be cookie cutter. I'm not trying to be like everything else that's out there.
I have a word for you. Can I share?
Yes.
Resilience.
See, I was going to say that.
Because I feel like from just seeing you walk around this space and just seeing you sit down and having a conversation and just reading a little bit about you, I see that you're a woman that's becoming your own, right? Like, if there was a note that could describe you, that if you could mesh the major and the minor together and get that just unique sound, I think that really makes you a person of resilience, because you have direction. You know where you want to go. You know how you're going to get there. But the question is, how long is it going to take you to get there?
Stop acting like you know me. I need you to get out of my business.
Listen.
No, literally. I feel like that's the only thing. Like, it's like, we know there's a journey. We know that there's work to be put in. We know that it takes blood, sweat, and tears. But sometimes you should be like, okay, Jesus, can you just give me the month, the year, maybe?
Where it's going to take off.
You know, location. Drop a pin. Drop a pin. Send a voice note, my guy.
Right.
Just say, okay, girl, you got about 35 days.
Right.
30 minutes.
Right.
30 minutes, and I'm going to
That's it. That's
do something.
like you.
Quick. Here. In a flash.
Sierra,
In the nick of time.
You're amazing.
You know? I just want to know what time. Just
Yeah.
tell me what time. Tell me what time. And I'll be chilling. Like, oh, I won't even trip, because I know when it's coming. But I'm hopeful. You pray it up. Just staying focused and using faith, walking by faith, not by sight, and just waiting for the Lord to let me know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Because you know everybody has their season,
Very true.
right? No matter if you have 10 apple seeds and you throw them
on.
into the same soil,
Come on.
they all have a time for them to what? For them to produce, right? So just like you can be in a pool of art, of being an artist
Yes.
in front of other greats. But there's a time where you're seasoned enough for the world to receive something great.
Absolutely.
Because I believe you're walking into a season of greatness.
Thank you.
Where you're becoming greater in your gift.
I feel like I'm like one of them like I've been in the crock pot, you know, slow cooking.
You've been slow cooking.
Ooh,
Like
and
a
it's
brisket.
tender and it's falling off the bone.
on.
Like don't.
Woo! You cook.
Yes.
I ain't talking about hot dogs and eggs.
I don't even eat that.
What you eat?
Hot dogs and eggs together.
I knew I could get some countryness to come out of you.
I love to cook.
What you love
I
to
love
cook?
food. It depends on how I'm feeling. You know, we like a good soul food Sunday. We out here in LA. Everybody loves seafood. I'm good at a good seafood boil, child. Yeah, seafood, child. Give me a crab leg, a lobster tail.
How about some cornbread? You want some cornbread?
I love cornbread, and I like honey cornbread. Like my cornbread is almost, it's like you feel like it's cake. Like you can put a little butter on it. You might not even need no butter on it because I cooked it with butter.
But you could cook.
Yeah.
You could cook.
What? I feel disrespected by the girls that can't cook. No shade, but take a class, sis.
Come on.
Take a class.
With some vocal lessons.
With
Hello. Talk to him, Sierra.
I
I'ma get you hyped.
almost started a singing and cooking YouTube channel. I might still do it.
Well, you should. You shouldn't give up on
might-
anything.
I want to do a lot of things. You have no idea.
But you're gonna master what you're working on now.
Yes.
Because the greatness in you is now.
Yes.
And the world has to experience Sierra Jenee.
And I
So
can't wait
Sierra,
for y'all to experience that.
since you're big on cooking,
Yes.
I always say at the end of the show,
Okay.
there is somebody on the other side of that mirror, and they're looking at themselves. But you, as a chef of life, have something good you can offer them to eat. What words of inspiration would you like to share with the younger version of Sierra that is starving for their dream?
Wow. Keep going. Don't give up. Don't make it harder than it has to be. Believe in yourself. Love yourself. Respect yourself. Honor yourself first. And make sure you find your peace in all of it. Have balance. Because too much of anything ain't good. So just keep it chill. You got it, babe. You Gucci.
Find your peace. Understand that there is more in you than what you don't see now. Place yourself around the right people.
Yes.
And
Oh my
make
God,
sure
yes.
you can connect with individuals that want to see you win. Like Sierra, with her song Put You On, she's putting you on something great to help you recognize
Yes.
that there is somebody better. And that person that's better is you. This is Ramses on The Reflection Show. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, your experience matters.
That is what you see on the reflection show.